I am here to talk about today about this one topic that I see a lot of people doing that I actually want to give my opinions out there and talk about this. And what I'm going to be talking about today is Castlevania Anniversary Collection worth the money? And I just have to say, yes it is. And here's why. For starters, on the menu screen, you get 8 Castlevania games for $19.99. And that is an amazing deal because I looked up the games on eBay and I actually added all those up together, and then because if you bought those all at once and I added it up and did the math, and here's how much that would have been. To buy all those games all at once, it would be almost $300. And since we're on the topic about the games, I just want to say that I gave them all a test run, and actually they all play really well. I mean, there are no lags or nothing. It's just like playing the original Castlevania games. So after that cool, awesome menu screen, there is the game selection screen. And for each of the games, there's actually descriptions about the games. Then if you don't know anything about it, then I think that's really cool, so then you can actually read about the game before you start playing it. And what's really awesome is the saving feature. So if you already have a game saved and you're going to start up that one, all you just got to do is you just start up a new game, and then when that's up, you just hit the little plus button, and you just hit the very back L button, and then you just go to load, and there you go. Then it's all up. Then also, after you go down the save feature, there is a lot more features that you can do for this game that's actually really awesome. And then you also have all these options that you can do that when you play the game, you can have it pixel perfect, or you can have it 16.9, 4.3 scan lines, and it's like the same options that they have for the NES and the Super NES classics, where you can actually play it like in perfect pixels or whatever, or you can even set it to like how you would actually play it on an old TV screen, and then that 4:3 or whatever screen or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. And you also get wallpaper options. You get just the plain black, and you got like the red with rocks. But my favorite one personally now, and I play the Castlevania games now, is the Castlevania background drop. And the only reason why I like the Castlevania one more is because it makes me feel like I'm playing an arcade version of the game. Take a look at my Pac-Man machine. When I play on my Pac-Man machine, it has like this artwork that goes around it where you see Pac-Man and the ghost and the maze and the pellets and everything. And that's really cool when you just look at the screen and all of a sudden you see the artwork that's around it. And so that's what I thought was really cool about this. And that is my favorite, and that's the most awesome backdrop that I have seen. So in conclusion, what do I think about this game? Is it worth the $20? And all I just have to say is yes, it is. Because it's for the people out there who actually grew up with the games and they have the cartridges. And then you also have the people over here who probably didn't even grow up with the games and they already have it on the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic. Or if you were even a collector, you didn't even have the games yet and you got them on the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic. It's all here and it's awesome. It's great. I mean, I gave these games a quick test run on my TV screen, and to be honest, it's beautiful, it's amazing, it's awesome, the graphics and everything else, just awesome on the TV. And also, I didn't mention it, but I'll say it now, but on the tablet version, when you take it on the go, I tried it out for all the games, and it's still awesome and perfect, it's beautiful. And now you can finally take the Castlevania games with you on the go, and that's the true awesome feeling about it. And then also the Game Boy versions were also perfect and emulated onto the Switch version. And it's like that you're playing them on the Super Game Boy. The music, the graphics, and everything else, it's all awesome on this game too for the Game Boy versions. So it was all made for the Switch version. And I do have to say that it's really awesome, and I think you should pick it up. I think personally to me, I think it's worth it to have this. Like, if you already have these games in your collection, it's also worth it to get the Switch version for your collection. And if you're just a newbie out there who wants to get the Castlevania games, boom, then that's awesome for you for your collection. So there you go, you guys. That is my thoughts about the Castlevania Anniversary Collection for the Switch. And I think you guys should go pick it up. It is awesome. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.